If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it and it's free. And if you need any code cards, make sure you check out Potown Store for automatic email delivery and use code Tablemon for 5% off all your purchases. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to a brand new day of Road to TCG World 2020. See, I am back here. Good thing none of you guys from Twitch left. Yeah, that was a joke. That was a mistake. The sponsors thing seems to have. There we go. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys, for joining me. Don't forget to check out Potown Store. If you need any code cards, use code Tablemon. What the heck? Use code Tablemon for 5% off your purchase. And if you are planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, if you follow the link down below, I get a small kickback, and it's a great way to support the channel. Morning already. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. We are now moving on to explore Shintaro Ito's second place deck, which I really like. Blounce was also very high in my options for Worlds, especially towards the end. I recognize how powerful it was. I definitely never included Heatran in it. But my list, I don't know, towards the end it was very similar to this. It didn't have Heatran, it didn't have the Psychic. But outside of that, it was very close to this. And I was just too afraid of Fini. I was playing Fini myself in Pikarom. In the end, I took it out. It's already another day indeed. So yeah, if you want a full explanation of this deck, I invite you guys to check out the World Top Decks video I did a few days ago. And so with that, let's jump into the ladder and see what we can do with this deck. Shintaro got dropped. I mean, potentially. Yeah. I do feel like, I know judges are there to try and follow the guidelines, make us play clean, etc. Right? I do think that because none of the judges actually play at a high level, there are many things from a game that they can't understand once they're watching. Yeah. So for example, in the final, yeah. If you've played the matchup, if you've practiced the Blacephalon versus Mew and Mewtwo matchup, you know it goes by very quickly. Yeah, so you can make the decent-ish assumption, or the correct assumption, that the match won't take up the full 75 minutes. Yeah, so yes, Shintaro took an excessively long time to promote, but it is the World Championship final. Yeah, it is a very good matchup for him. It's the final turn of the game. It's there's a lot going on, a lot of pressure. I think that's the biggest thing. Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing that that judges just can't properly perceive. Yeah, because they don't play at a high level. They are high level judges. Yeah, but they are not high level players. And analyzing a situation subjectively requires a very high level of analysis. Yeah, so I think that's the biggest disconnect right now between judging and... Okay, I have no idea what I'm up against, so I'm just gonna get rid of the Mew. Chances are I'm not playing against Pikarom, so I'll just give up on the Mew. I'll bench a Heatran as well, and then I'll Cynthia. So yeah, I don't know. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought regarding the finals. I think there's a very big disconnect between high level judging and high level playing, and it's very clear that the judges that are sitting on the stream are not playing enough or at all to really look at the game as a whole, right? Not just the one thing that is happening, but rather the whole game. Yeah, so yeah. And I've definitely felt this myself, because I'll give a very concrete example of what happened to me personally at NAIC. Yeah, over the course of like 2 or 3 rounds, there were 3 instances where my opponents made mistakes. Yeah. And it's not that I didn't catch them. Yeah. It's just that they did them so quickly that by the time I told them they had made a mistake, yeah, like drew an extra card or shuffle or something like that, yeah, we called the judge over, they got penalized, but so did I. Yeah. I kept getting warnings over not catching those situations. Yeah. But the real part is, a lot of it was happening so quickly that I couldn't stop my opponents, yeah? Every time I was the one that told my opponent, you messed up, yeah? Or you did this, so we need to adjust this, yeah? And then I kept getting warnings because it is also my responsibility, yeah? But I was being responsible. I was actually informing. And then there was a 4th instance, and I actually chose not to call a judge, yeah? I actually chose not to call a judge because that would have been a 4th warning for me, yeah? So in the end, it's like, do I have to babysit my opponents and have them play perfectly in order for me not to be penalized? It felt like it was a very weird situation, yeah? Because it was something that could have benefited me because they made a mistake, but I purposely chose not to call a judge because that would have been the 4th warning for me. And I had not made a single gameplay error. Yeah, and it shouldn't be my job to babysit that my opponent is playing properly, right? It generally shouldn't be. So, that was a weird situation for me at NAIC, and something that I could see happening over and over. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what gets me a little bit annoyed about judging right now. Yeah, I feel like there's this really big disconnect, and situations such as the one I'm talking about, yeah, where I'm being penalized for my opponent's sloppy play. So at what point is it my responsibility to be aware of every single thing? And like, it's essentially, do I have to play my opponent's side too? Do I have to make sure that they're not making a misplay, that they're not like, until what point? Yeah, that's my issue. And like, I was getting very worried about getting so many warnings. Yeah, I had never received so many warnings. I had never played against such sloppy opponents at NAIC, and it had the potential to affect me, even though I wasn't doing anything wrong. Yeah, so yeah, judging. There are many judges that do their jobs correctly. They are also allowed to make mistakes. Yeah, that is also something that can happen and will continue to happen. Yeah, that's inevitable, just as players make mistakes. Yeah, but I feel like because the judges are not players, and they're not players because they're judges, right? So you can't do both, which is also something understandable, something that perhaps needs to be thought on or worked on. But yeah, I mean, Bigor, if you manage to stop them and you're calling a judge, I feel like that borders on rule sharking. Yeah, so if you stop them, then like nothing happened, right? So why would you call a judge? Yeah, but I mean, arguably, like, if you're playing at a high level, then yeah, the player should not be making mistakes. We all make mistakes. Yeah, I've made plenty of mistakes. Yeah, but it does get annoying when, like, at NAIC, I played against a wide array of opponents. Yeah, new players and not so new players. Yeah, so that's where, like, where do you draw the line as well, right? Where, like, you can't expect every opponent, every single player of Pokemon to be playing at this high level, right? So, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, it's definitely weird. It's definitely weird. Okay, I really need a fire energy here. I really need a fire energy. So I'll go ahead and Cynthia, hoping for a fire. There we go, that's beautiful to see. And also the Heat Factory, though I don't know what my opponent could be playing. I've seen Viridian Forest, he could have Shrine, so I actually think I'm gonna keep the Heat Factory for myself. So sure, I trade this, but at least I didn't get knocked out myself with the Giant Bomb, right? So I will Mind Blown, get rid of this energy because I'm gonna lose this guy for sure. Get rid of an Execute, that's perfect. 50 HP, so beautiful to see. So yeah, I don't know. That's just been my experience. Yeah, and I definitely felt it at NAIC. Yeah, and like I said, I've made mistakes. Yeah, I've tried to play double supporters, not with any bad intention, just because I'm distracted, I'm focusing on something, I'm thinking far ahead, and then I end up doing it. Yeah, and I've been stopped, I've been penalized, as I should be. Yeah, but generally at NAIC, it was the first time where I had four different instances where an opponent was making these mistakes. Yeah, and I was about to be punished for it. Yeah. Jeez, these giant bombs though. 160, not fire weak. The 10 damage is gonna wreck my Heatran. So I definitely think I burst GX this turn to avoid the giant bomb. That's really, the giant bombs are really scary in that deck right now. Good thing I didn't play my Heat Factory though. Okay, so I'm gonna attach, and then I feel like I'm gonna Lily for 3, and then I'm gonna Heat Factory for another 3. No B-String. No B-String, but I should be able to keep B-String activated for another turn, right? I should. And then next turn, what I can do is I can get a kill with Naganadel, right? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna burst GX to avoid the damage. To avoid the damage, I get an energy that's very sweet. Not bad. Not bad. Now I'm at 3 prizes, I can attack this. It's just bursting by your opponent so you get past it. Yeah, like, but I'd rather get a prize. Yeah, that's also fine. Because they can still flip heads, right? So if I'm in that situation again, then yeah, I'll bursting burn. But it's more important to get prizes, yeah? If I can avoid the damage and get a prize, then that's much better than just confusing them, right? Because if they flip heads, then like I'm still in a little bit of trouble. Okay, so this stock, that was nice. So I'm gonna Heat Factory. Okay. Then I'm going to Cherish Ball. Fail it. Okay, so I have 3 fires left and all 3 B-strings. So the B-strings are becoming less relevant for sure. I'm just not so sure I wanna... Oh, there's no giant bomb this time, never mind. Well, I still think I should only give up 1 prize card though. Okay, so I definitely get return KO'd. Wow, I haven't KO'd a single level on Executor. Romeo, pues me fue decente, top 64. Play Nag GX and attach Psychic. I mean, I'm not sure. Okay, I'll use Charging Up so I get an action going. I'm not sure who I want to KO with. Do I want to KO with Nag? Yeah, because Nag survives an attack. Yeah, that seems like the better call. So I'll Welder onto the active. Yeah, I'll Welder onto the active. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so I'll retreat. I get this KO. Perfect KO. And I'll go ahead and... Well, I'll do this. My opponent says well played. And then he's surprised for whatever reason. What did you play at Worlds? I played Pikarom. Okay, I'll do this guy. I'll attach the Psychic to it. And then this guy should be able to survive, right? Turning Point 160 KO. Yeah, this guy should survive because the maximum damage output is 120. So I survive with 10 HP, which is good, right? And then like, if I really needed to... No, I can't draw with 3 and then welder 3, because then I deck myself out. I have 3 welders left. Okay, my opponent has double custom catchers, that's fine. Well, is it though? It's probably not. I did get a date to invite, and thanks so much for the follow. CKO. Oof, that's bad though. That is actually very bad. Now I definitely need custom catcher this turn. I need to custom catcher KO this turn, especially to avoid the giant bomb. And then I need to snipe with Naganadel. So I'm gonna need things in a very peculiar order, but especially I need the custom catcher. I especially need the custom catcher. Okay, so that was not a good top deck. The custom catcher is in there, and so is the welder, but the welder doesn't help me. The welder does not help me. So I'm gonna use ultra conversion. How do I find? By drawing. Yeah, by drawing the 3 cards. There we go. Perfect. And then next turn I just welder into this guy and snipe. So we should be fine. We should be fine. I also reset stamp my opponent. And thanks so much for the follow, Sankro. My opponent says well played. Well played, I guess. And I'll attach this. And then I will charging up because why not, right? Yeah, I had 5 cards. Or 6 cards. So it was a slightly higher than 50-50 chance. I couldn't draw my whole deck though, that was an issue, but we got lucky. Or we didn't, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And then all we need is a welder, which we know is in the deck. We can draw our whole deck with ultra conversion, and then we welder, and then we snipe, and then we win. This is if I deal 180, right? So I can even, well, yeah, I can, because then I get what, 110 damage counter. Oh, it's only 10. Oh my gosh, why was I so scared of the giant bomb? I genuinely thought giant bomb put 108 damage back, but no, it works when you deal 180 damage. Wow. Wow. Okay, it's fine though. We should have this game on. So yeah, I did have a day to invite. It needs us a strikeout, probably. CQ, probably. I generally thought Giant Bomb put 18 damage counters back. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, so we have this one, right? We have this one. Am I memeing? No, I'm not memeing. I think of the new cards in the next set. Really Giant Bomb. I guess it's, yeah. If it's not 18 damage counters, I would just call it a bomb. I don't think it merits calling it Giant Bomb. Custom Catcher. No, that doesn't matter. Oh, does it though? Does that matter though? I can't use my ability, so I can't retreat this guy. Well, I can. Did I just lose? Did I reset stamp my opponent down to 2 and he reset stamped and beat me? I mean, he custom captured? I think that's it. I can't win. If I welder, I'm not doing enough damage and I lose. I don't have any switching cards. So benching that Heatran ends up costing me the game. That's it. Off of reset stamp to 2, my opponent beat me. Very nice. The power of Jirachi. Maybe I should have KO'd Jirachi that previous turn. I mean, okay, so realistically, to protect myself from that, yeah, I should have attacked with Heatran this past turn. But even then, if he promoted the Dedenne, I would have been in the same spot. I didn't have enough energies to win. So I should have promoted Heatran to KO with Heatran, and then KO the Jirachi and not the egg. Yeah, not KOing the egg might have been the mistake. Yeah, not KOing the egg might have been the mistake. Welder and give out the Naganadel? What do you mean? Welder and give out the Naganadel. I had to draw 3 cards. I decked myself out. I can't put cards back into the deck. I had 2 cards left. I did not have another energy in the deck, no. And even then, it was not enough for me to win. Because Heatran's retreat cost was 3. No, it's 3, I believe, not 2. I'm pretty sure. Right? We can check right now, but I'm pretty sure it's 3. Yeah, it's 3, so there was no way. There was generally no way. Hello, Munner. There was generally no way. I mean, it happens. Could I have prepared for that? Reset Stamp plus KO Jirachi was definitely much stronger than Reset Stamp KO Egg. Yeah, so that was me being, I guess, a little over eager. I'll touch the Mew because I have Welder. We don't know what we're up against. No, silly Heatran. I'm not gonna bench Heatran just yet. We're gonna be patient. I do want to get another Poipole though. I think Heatran is the discardable because I have another one as well. Yeah. 9, 10. Wow, there's 4 fires. Oh no, there's 3 fires in the prize cards. Thanks so much for the follow, Jackinator. And we shall pass. Okay, are we at 5,000 followers yet or not really? Oh, we are. We are way past that. Okay. Let me give out some codes because of that. Yeah, sponsored by Potown Store. Let me give out a couple of code cards. Yeah. I'm going to give out a couple of Unified Mind codes right now, so get your copy pasting ready. Yeah. Oh, and I saw Alex, if you want to paste, if you want to give out codes yourself, then always feel free to do so, yeah? So there are 2 codes. Thank you so much, guys, for all the support. Yeah, and thanks so much for the other follow, Red Dolph. And here are a couple of Naganadel GXs. Once again, guys, big thanks to Potown Store. Okay, so we are up against a Dark type Incineroar Dark Box, and we just outright end up winning immediately. Okay, so Ian Fukuda, a really good player from Brazil. Yeah, you're welcome, Sir Bandage. Yeah, I'll give out, like, I have 5 more codes for Unified Minds. Yeah, I'll give one Unified Minds. Yeah, I'll give out, remind me if I win, I'll give out 1 more. Yeah, if for every win, I'll give out an extra one. Okay. Yeah, and Alex wanted to give out codes as well. So thank you so much, Alex. Thank you so much. For every win today, well, I have five codes left, yeah? So for each of the, as long as I win 5 more games today, before 2 p.m., I will give out more codes. Yeah. Oh my gosh, here we go. Here we go, Pidgeotto time. Here we go. This is going to require a lot of thinking, I guess. A lot of thinking. Oh, wait, what? What? Well, never mind. I have no idea what this is. Hidden Fate set list is on Pokebeach. Awesome. I definitely want to get a playset of like shiny Malamars. I'm not sure anything else is too relevant for standard though. Okay. So BEM. This is actually BEM. So I kind of think KOing Vulpix is a pretty big deal here. The issue is I can't do it. Like, I can't get 3 energies down. That's the biggest deal. The biggest issue, rather. How important is the Heatran? Probably, well, conserving energy is probably important, actually. Okay, so let's leave with the Welder. Thank you so much for the follow, Ava Dram. No energy, what? Okay, so then we might as well get the most out of her hand. Might as well get the most out of her hand. BEM time. Okay, so then I'll do that. I'll grab that guy. And then, yeah, let's do that. Let's thin the other one. Well, nah, you know what? Let's not. Let's just go for a data change. Okay, so we need 1 fire. Beast energy would be magical. Not quite. I definitely think eliminating this guy is important. I definitely think eliminating the Vulpix is a very, very big deal. Because then that takes away the threat of Ninetales. You could have CC'd for 1? What do you mean CC'd for 1? What's CC? Oh, custom captured for 1. Yeah, fair enough. Ooh, a bug just came in. A flying bug just came in. There it is. Okay, don't bother me please and I won't kill you. Please. Goomy. Oh my gosh, the Goomy. Right off the bat, turn to BEM already with the triple. Jeez, and the double Pidgeotto. What a start for my opponent. Do you think Welder is too strong? No, Pirani. Every set there are new cards. They have to keep releasing better cards. Every set people complain about the power. Like, whatever does good, people are gonna complain. People are gonna call it too strong. But like, if you remove the strong cards, there's gonna be new strong cards. So, yeah. Was I watching Worlds in the Building Day 1? Yeah, I was all over the place. Talking to people. I was all over the place. So it's like, if you take away Welder, then Pikarom is gonna be stupidly strong. Yeah, and if you take, like, no matter what, please no. Ugh, it's a moth, and now it's on top of me. Please go away, moth. I hate killing bugs and animals, but I also really dislike bugs, so if he attacks me, I will attack him back. I will retaliate. Oof. So there's another Vulpix already. No baby dude is good news, right? No baby dude is good news. All we can do is burst GX, unfortunately, though. Okay, I like that. I definitely think Heatran is the Pokemon to power up here. So I should be able to find another fire to get a KO. But then Heatran absorbing the energy from these guys is super important. Pablo defense mode. I mean, the dude definitely wants to activate it. Ugh. No, go away. Okay. I didn't kill it. I just smacked him away to like keep away. Okay, and now he left out the window. Okay, I'm glad we got that out of the way. I am glad we got that out of the way. Okay, there's a Ninetales. Ugh. No LGM on the bench, yeah. I mean, that's the issue with that deck, I feel. Getting that every single turn can't be easy at all. The issue is the guy is psychic, so powering up 2 Naganadels to KO this guy is gonna be very difficult. Didn't Pidgeotto and Guru win the open? Yes, it did. One of the opens. Okay. Okay, so I do get to play item cards. None of the item cards I really want to play though. Jeez, what a hand. 3 item cards. 3 item cards and 3 energy. I mean, do I even retreat? I don't think so. This is so weird. Yeah, nothing. Thanks so much for the follow, Manson. So, I generally have no knowledge about Expanded right now. I haven't thought about it. I was preparing for Worlds. I'm sure there's a broken Mewtwo and Mew deck with like dark Pokemon and turn 1 Quaking Punch and whatnot. And I'll get into Expanded eventually, yeah. But right now, like, all important events are standard, so that's what I'm gonna focus on. Yeah. What you could do, segments in, like, that's something I offer, yeah. At the top corner, yeah. If you create a bounty, yeah, to test your Mewtwo and Mew deck, then I'd be happy to do it. Yeah. And Taken by Tide. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you for offering. Yeah, if you send me a message on Facebook with your details, then I'll be very happy to contact you if I need anything. Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, so what happens first? Does he promote something? This hand though. I'm pretty sure we lose to BEM here. BEM is a deck, like, I have the deck built, so I'll eventually play it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he promotes first. Oh, the Beast Energy. Oh my gosh, I actually get this KO. That's amazing. I don't get to play item cards, right? But I do get this KO. I mean, I'm not doing much else though, that's the issue. Because I'm definitely gonna lose this guy. And I still won't have B-String activated. Unless he somehow whiffs with that huge hand. Yeah, not finding a support turn, not finding more energies. The other Naganadel, if I could power up the other Nag, then I could attack with Heatran next turn. But yeah, there's no way. He's thinned enough to the point where he's not gonna whiff. Well, maybe. I don't think so though, but maybe. LGM. Double Pidgeotto. I mean, he has four. Yeah, he has all 4 triples. There's no way. Yeah, we're not winning this one. We are not winning because I get KO'd. And then, unless I top the Tene, which I can't because I already used it. Like against Cynthia. But at this stage of thinning with triple Pidgeotto next turn, he's not gonna whiff at any point. You know? He's not gonna whiff at any point. So I'm gonna go ahead and concede. I can't win this game. I had very few energy on board. I started off way too slow. Only using Welder for 1 was a big deal. So yeah, a lot of like my setup was just very underwhelming, and then I play 3 B strings and Cynthiaing into the 3 B strings when I have over 30 cards in my deck. It's like okay. So last game with this deck. Yeah. It's a pretty cool deck for sure. Okay. So decent hand. Yeah, decent hand. Welder, Heat Factory. Very nice cards to see. Fortunate to see the Beast and the Psychic instead of just an extra fire, so I could get the full advantage of this. We're also going second. That's a big deal. Against the Mew, not the biggest of deals. There's probably Pikarom based on the sleeves. Never mind. This might be a mirror match. Welder onto Heatran for 1. That's good news. That is very good news. That makes KOing the Mew even more enticing. See a Cherish Ball. So then is this gonna be Reshizzard? No. Well, it might be Reshizzard. Thank you so much for the follow, Blade. This might just be Reshizzard. What is Teen Attack's worst matchup? I mean, probably itself. Its own inconsistency. Thank you so much for the follow, H. Roberts. Siempre llegas tarde, Protísimo. So yeah, another rag. I mean, Pikarom with multiple tag, Listener Labs can also be an issue. Okay, so, I mean, another Welder. A one of Welder onto his Heatran would get my opponent the KO. Well, now I have maximum thing, so I'm gonna lead with a Heat Factory. It might be in my best intentions to not get the KO on the Mew. Yeah, like to Welder to a bench and attack and then burst GX. Because this guy's looking pretty scary, but not if he decides to retreat, or if he has to retreat. So not KOing the Mew actually seems like the better choice now. What is this? Just drawing all my energies. I wouldn't even bench the Heatran. I'll just burst here. I've drawn so many energies that this is not going to be an energy. Yeah, definitely not. But now I'm stuck without drawing. Jeez. It is running like fire against you on ladder. That's fair. Third question is, what is a fair matchup outside other single price decks? Yeah. I mean, Malamar is strong, but it needs to grind so much for those wins. And it's a bad deck for 15 minutes, best of 3 as well. Like if you lose game 1, it's very hard to win this series. Okay. Pretty decent start for my opponent. I'm fairly glad I didn't KO the Mew, I think. But it's not looking great for us, honestly. It's not looking great with that setup. It's not a good card to top deck either. Okay, so I'll do this. Okay, so is the Beast Energy relevant at all? I don't think it is. I just need to get a good price card here. So I choose the Beast because I'm definitely going to lose this Blacephalon this turn. So then the fire goes to a discard and I can recover it. Oh, jeez, more energy. And for some reason my opponent decides to concede. Okay, so there's a victory. And therefore, here is a victory. Unified Minds pack. Yeah. And that will be all for Blacephalon, guys. Now, we are going to be moving on to Torch deck. So if you are live with me on Twitch, do not go anywhere. If you are with me on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. And check back tomorrow for a brand new video, and don't forget to leave a like. Yeah, but if you're live with me on Twitch, do not go anywhere. I'll be right back with our next deck, okay? Be right back.